How we doing there, Sally?
Welcome. Welcome, fans. It is the best day of the year, some might say.
Oh, it definitely is. But
Definitely is.
not
I don't know.
really. There's only one game today. I mean, it's nice that it's starting, but like Sunday will
S-
be the best.
Some might say Super Bowl day is the best, the final. So that's you know, everybody's got their own way of looking at it.
Some people might say November 13th is the best day of the year.
Some might say, no, I don't think anybody would say that. Oh, man. So what's
So
going
what's new?
on?
What's new?
Just trying to keep up and entertain people at the same time. So we're here to do that today. Mike's all
Do I look
ready.
like
He's got
I'm
his.
in witness protection again? Am I
Yes,
dark?
you
Is it
do.
dark?
Yes, you do.
Why is it
And
like
as
that?
maybe you should be in witness protection is possibly what this is coming from.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it's
I
because I don't have a light in here, maybe.
I don't have a light either. I have sunlight though, and it seems to be okay for me.
Yeah.
Maybe
Your sunlight's shining on your face. My sunlight is off to the side. It's probably why it's shinier here and then off of my baldness. It like glares. Maybe that's what's taking it. Hold on.
that could be. Oh, wow. Hello. He just walked out of the podcast. This is always fun when I have to talk to myself. That's going to be a great season right now. We're starting with.
I'm working with my producers on the lighting. Is that
Well,
better?
they need to be fired because that did not help.
I don't know what else I can do. Crappy
Well,
camera.
it is what it is. People could just look at
People don't
me.
want to look at me anyway. So yeah,
Oh,
so hey, I went to the Cubs game last night.
what the heck?
Saw a no
That's
hitter.
so not fair.
Saw a no hitter.
Yeah, that was a good game. I rewatched it at whatever time that was, 10:30.
Yeah. What time did you get home?
Probably got home around 10:30
Yeah.
from golfing. It was a long round of golf.
Man, did you golf in the dark? Was it like
Yeah, we had
glow
those
golf?
glow balls. Yeah.
Glow ball golfing.
It was the final event of the tournament season, I think. So we had to extend our time together because we won't see some of those people for a while. That's what I'm going
Work
to
with
go
them
with.
every day.
That's what I'm going with.
So who won?
I
Who won the championship?
believe, was it Kyle and Connor? Did they play
Did they
together?
beat Chad and Mike? They played head to
Yeah,
head. They did.
I think they did.
They had
By
to beat
like
them by two.
1 point or something crazy.
Oh
I'm, sh-
no.
I'm sure those results will be out soon. Bragging rights. No trophy is what I understand, just bragging rights.
Wow. That is.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be close. Chad and Mike can't be happy about that.
No, I don't think they were.
Did Mike go out?
He did.
Did he get? They drank their sorrows away.
They did. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Well. So,
Anyway,
what else is new?
what
Oh,
else
that's
is new?
good. Well, we had voting on
He's already not
our
listening to me,
I
letting
know,
me
and
talk.
shoot,
Oh,
I
look,
watched
he's
last week and I
even
told
more in
you
witness protection.
I am going to make a point that I'm going to listen to what you're saying and try and control my ADD. Because I watched our show last week or just listened to it, and I'm like, I am terrible. I am a terrible co-host. Like I cut you off. I talk way too much. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and be better this week.
All right. Excellent. I have witnesses. 8 people watched last week, so we'll see. I think what happened though is you didn't give the YouTube link, so we really have no idea how many people watched it on the SharePoint or Teams, whatever that is we put it on.
I put it on both. I put it on YouTube and I put it on Teams.
I think it's easier to just watch it on YouTube because then you can kind of have it on your phone while you're still working.
And then
or
you
in the
can work on the
car.
stats. You can work on the stats then and see how much our viewership is growing
Yeah. Yes, you can
or declining.
respond, you can comment, you can share and get us some more fans.
Yeah.
Got to
All right.
branch out. All right, so
Absolutely.
that's the plan. We did have a contest though last week, and I'm going to say that I won, even though we didn't get a ton of votes. We only we only had 3 votes. And if anybody doesn't know, we do have that team channel out there. What is it called? It's called the Confidence Pool. Correct?
NFL,
Yeah.
NFL, something.
If you're not a member, let me know. I can add you.
And you're selling it a little short. Like you kicked my ass. Like everybody in the office voted for you. I had no chance in hell. I mean, how can I compete with a beer and a bat? I mean, you went professional concessions and I went high school booster club concessions. I had no chance.
But you also didn't take my advice and try the beer in the bat or the nachos in the hat or the ice cream in the hat last night, did you?
No.
Maybe we should do some research, field research, and we have to go to another game so that you can try that.
Yeah. I'd have to do that.
There's not that many games left.
Or if they're gonna count towards anything because I know we're getting close to just being not getting to the playoffs.
Yep. Well, as we know in sports, anything can and does happen, so can't count them out until they are out.
All right, so hey, I have to pitch an idea to you. I mentioned this to you in the office, but like a pet peeve of mine has always been like I remember when we had the old building, I had a parking spot right next to that little remember the little building that was nothing was in there? And I used to park
Oh,
right next to that.
the little
And I was the
building that had
first,
rats in it, I think. There was
yeah,
something in it.
yeah. I think there were probably rats in both buildings. But anyways, I had the first spot, and then it was like Maureen, Wes, Sandy. And I'll never forget, like somebody new came in one day, it was probably you, and took my spot. And I was like, oh. And then so then we get to this place, and I always back into the ones like right that run right along 120, and I like to back in there. And sure enough, like on Wednesdays, I don't get there till like maybe 8, and everybody else is there. And so there are times I don't have my spot. I'm like, that's where I park. And now Wes has got his Jeep there that he's selling. So that's automatically taking one of those spots away. And then Chad mentioned that it happens to him too, that he would have a spot, and then all of a sudden somebody's taking his spot.
And you know
So
what Chad
he
has done? Chad has taken my spot. So this is a problem. The back row is for red cars or new cars. And it's every other parking space, people. Don't come in, Rick, with your truck and park right next to me.
yeah.
Every other space.
I learned the lesson about parking next to you. I'll never
Oh,
do that again.
yeah.
All you did was bitch about it.
Well,
Too
it was
close.
a little too close. And there was a car on the other side a little close. And I had a meeting or something. And yeah, I had to crawl through the trunk, if I remember correctly, to get into my car that day because
Yeah.
some smarty pants thought he was being funny.
So, anyways, the idea is we have a draft and you plot out the parking spots and we number them. And then, like, somebody gets draw them out of a hat. So, the number one pick goes to Justin. Justin, you can pick what number spot you want. That's your spot.
No,
Second
Justin
pick,
wins everything. We're not giving him the
well, I'm
first
just
pick.
using an example. And then, if you had the last pick, if someone ever leaves the company, you have first rights to take that spot if you want, or you can wait for a better spot.
Well,
What do
it's
you
an
think?
idea. We'll put it out there, see if people like the idea. We need
Yeah,
some votes. Let's
yeah,
give people something to comment and suggest on. So I'm
yeah,
always open for fun things.
yeah. And then we could use our product. Maybe we could put down, some ground
Uh,
graphics with like you could design your own spot with your name on it, and
I saw a really cool one actually. These seniors at some high school painted the minions on their parking spot and then they put their names. It was the cutest thing ever.
that exactly. It's like team building fun,
Yes, we love team building.
and we love fun.
We do love fun and we love to make people laugh. So let's start doing that because
We
Gonna
haven't
go
ever to
long.
this point. Because we haven't yet.
We make ourselves laugh. That's about it. Well,
All right. Do you
here's
want
an
to
idea.
talk about Pitt? Do you have a trivia?
I don't have a trivia
But
yet,
you have
so
something.
I have
But
something.
you have something? Do you want to share?
No, I'm gonna save that for another week. Let's just get
Okay.
to picking,
Oh,
because,
do
you know,
you want to talk about our fantasy team?
sure.
All right. As you know, I drafted a team with Jessup, and I changed the name to Mr. Williams Neighborshood because Caleb Williams is our quarterback, and I got a receiver named Neighbors. So
Oh boy.
Mr. Williams Neighborshood, and we're playing Fitzgerald. I mean, how much boring of a name can you get in fantasy football than Fitzgerald?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. That's Connor
Ooh,
Fitzgerald's team. So we're playing Connor this first week, and here's the projected score. He's projected to win by 2 points.
ooh, we can't let that happen.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. If you're a gambling person, bet on the neighborhood to win outright.
We'll see if Connor watches this show, because I was talking to him quite a bit last night at the golf thing, and I learned a little fun fact about him.
And I'm on the edge of my seat.
He's engaged. Sorry, ladies, he's off the market.
Oh, good for him. That's
Sure, some
awesome.
some might say.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
so that
happy
was
for
kind
him.
of fun.
Too bad I'm going to kick his ass this weekend.
Yeah, we are gonna kick his ass. Don't forget I'm
Yeah.
part of this team
Oh,
too.
yeah, right. So you're looking at the matchups here. We got Caleb's first game. He's got Kyler Murray. He's got Travis Etienne, which is a good running back. I like him a lot. But we got McCaffrey. He's the best running back there is. And then we got Pacheco tonight. Got to watch KC and root for Pacheco. Nobody else going tonight. So we'll definitely be winning after tonight because he doesn't have
Excellent.
anybody, and we have Kansas City's running back.
We're pretty much guaranteed in that
Yeah,
case then.
yeah,
Excellent. I like those kind of wins.
yeah.
All right.
So
Well, that's something fun to watch.
that's right.
All right. Should we get to picking? First game's
Yes.
tonight.
Yes, it
Who's
is.
playing? Tell
Are we
us
gonna
who's
go in
playing.
order? Are we gonna go in order by your numbers, or are we gonna go order by game? You run this side of the thing, so
Well, I was just going to start at 1
okay,
and go up from there.
okay.
Right. All right. Well, tonight's game is not going to be number 1 for me, but I'm going to start with my number 1, and I'm going to try and pick the Broncos. Picking the
Oh,
ponies out the gate. 1 point, because I don't trust them.
so should I tell you what I got on the Broncos, or should I tell you what I got for my 1 point? I'll tell you what I got for the Broncos. I think that's how we did it before. They're playing Seattle, right?
Yep.
I got 14 on Seattle.
All right. You're a
So,
little more confident there than I am.
well,
I
no, because you're going for the upset, which could happen, but you can't put a lot
could.
on it.
It could. That's why I
It's
put 1.
smart. It's smart.
Getting better at this. Getting better.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go with my number 2, and I wasn't confident on who I wanted to pick here, but I picked the Chiefs for 2. I
Funny thing, I picked Baltimore for 2.
Whoa, we're fighting already. Look at that.
Oh,
Bam.
I don't know if it's fighting, but yeah, we're just
Just
disagreeing.
disagreeing. We do a lot of that.
Yeah,
All right, then. I'm going number 3, the Eagles over the Packers. The majority of people are doing that as well.
I am going 6 with the Eagles over the Packers. So I agree. Just a little
Yeah,
more confident.
Jason Kelsey, is he like,
Oh,
what is he doing? I know he's out of football, but is he
he's
coaching?
like
Is
doing
he
announcing or
podcasting?
something.
Okay.
Yeah, podcast. Did you see the deal
Saw a
that they
bunch of
signed?
commercials.
Did you see the deal that they signed?
No,
It was like a
I don't want to
hundred
know.
million dollars for their podcast. Can you imagine what we would do with that if we freaking got that kind of deal? Come on, listeners. Come on, viewers. We're way better than the Kelseys. Sheesh.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right.
I
Well,
would settle for 10,000. 100,000. I mean, I'm asking for 10% of the Kelseys.
Yeah. Take a nice vacation.
$100. I would
I
take
could
$100.
I could fly to Florida instead of drive there again. That would be great.
Yeah.
All right, number 4, going with the Falcons over the Steelers.
And
Falcons.
maybe you could afford to get a new background because you've had the same background for about 8 months. Maybe so if we got money on that.
Kind of
So
good
you
to
had
think about.
Atlanta over the Steelers, you said?
I do. Yep.
For 4, I have 11 on Atlanta.
Yep. All
I
right.
think Atlanta's going to be good. They're going to be
Most
good
people
this year.
seem to agree with you there.
Yeah.
All right. Here's another one. The Bills for 5 over the Cardinals. Welcome home.
Really? I'm going 15 on Buffalo.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're at
Oh,
home, and the Cardinals don't
yeah.
like to play in the snow. They're from Phoenix.
Snow.
They're not going to want to play in the snow.
There's a possible chance they won't have snow this week. It is New York,
There's
so you
always,
just don't
there's
know.
always a chance.
All right. What about the Bears and the Titans? They're at home, and I'm going to have to pick them. The Bears over the Titans for 6.
I have the Titans and 1.
Oh, there's your wild card. I don't know. The Bears looked pretty good
I
preseason, so
know with all their backups.
yeah.
I am very optimistic, although something about Eberflus just doesn't sit well with me. And I just worry a little bit. So I'm going to go with 1 because it won't hurt that bad.
Okay. I feel like there was some comic stuff about him recently too. Does he have a totally different look or something? Yeah,
Yeah.
they were having fun with that.
Did you see the Miami coach? Like they showed when he first got to Miami, and now he's got like
Yes.
some wild, he's got
And,
like flamingos in his hair.
and then they showed him like a caveman too or something, I think.
Yeah.
All right, number lucky 7. Guess what I'm picking for number 7? Lucky number 7.
I guess then I'm going to give another game away. But maybe
Joe Burrow. I mean the Bengals. I'm taking for 7. They're coming back this year.
I got 16 on the Bengals.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just really have a lot more confidence
Out.
than I do here.
New England
Should be.
blows.
Should be a blowout.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blows. Yeah, blow.
So, side note, I was chatting with Ryan about this. I'm trying to go see a Dolphins game when I go to Florida for Thanksgiving week. I would have to do some really fast driving to get this to happen, but they will be playing the Patriots. Patriots. Wouldn't that be fun?
You say tomato, I say tomato.
All right. I'm going to
But
say,
yes, that would be awesome, unless you had to go with Ryan.
oh, I
But maybe
want to
it
go with
wouldn't
Ryan.
fit.
I
I'm
told him
kidding.
I'd invite him if we go.
I'm kidding.
He'll buy us some
I
beers.
love Ryan. I love Ryan.
We all love Ryan. All right.
Ryan's a good guy.
Number 8, Texans over to Colts. Texans.
Texans over the Colts. Oh, I got the Colts in 3.
That's a crazy pick
An
right
upset. They're at home, and I think the Colts are going to be good this year. Can't sleep on the Colts.
there. I don't think so.
I think they're overhyped in Houston.
All right. There it brings up my Dolphins and the Jaguars. I'm going to take the Dolphins. 2 in-state teams playing each other. That's
How much?
interesting. Oh, 9.
I have 10 on the Dolphins.
Oh, we're getting closer, but not
We
really.
almost had a ding, ding, ding.
No dings yet. Saints over the Panthers for 10.
I got Saints in 12.
Oh,
Almost another ding, ding.
so close to being ding dings. All right, the Vikings over the Giants for 11.
I have the Giants in 5. I think that might be my worst pick because the Giants are going to suck. But
Beginning of the year, we don't know anything yet.
yeah, they're at home, and I think the Vikings are going to suck. So
Who's their quarterback now?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, dear heavens.
Oh, yeah. That's what they say.
I never heard of them. So Chargers are going to beat the Raiders.
Do you know that Sam Darnold was like Caleb Williams at one point? He came from USC, and he was the number 1 pick overall. I believe. He might have been number 2. But, yeah, and look what happened to him. I hope Caleb Williams doesn't end up being Sam Darnold. And shoot,
Yeah.
man, we've been talking for a long time. We got to keep this
I
thing moving.
know. I'm trying. The Chargers for 12 over the Raiders.
I got the Chargers for 7.
Okay. Cowboys over the Browns for 13 because I still don't know what a brown is other than a creepy elf, and that's just weird.
You're right. I know what a Cowboy is, and I have the Cowboys in 4. They're underdogs. They are not the
Not
favorite.
not on this pool. They're not. 65% picked them.
I know, but they're 2.5-point dogs.
We'll see
I don't
on Sunday.
understand that. I don't
See it
understand that.
Sunday at 3:25.
All right, see you then.
Buccaneers are crushing the Commanders for 14.
I got them for 9.
Lions over the Rams 15.
I got Detroit and 8.
There's one game we have not talked about yet. Debo's team, who's probably going to the Super Bowl again this year.
Are we going to do those predictions?
49ers over the Jets for 16.
I have 13. We should have done that. Our Super Bowl prediction, because remember last year we did it and you picked San Francisco.
I'm picking them again.
You are?
Heck yeah.
Who did I pick?
The Jaguars, I think.
I did. I had the Jaguars against. Oh, I don't even remember.
It was a Whackadoo too. The Cowboys, maybe. Even.
Yeah, it was Cowboys Jaguars.
Yeah.
This year. So you're going San Francisco against who?
I don't know if I can pick that. I don't want it to be the same as it was last year. I don't know. I can't. I'm just picking them now. I got to see 1 or 2 weeks before I can make any further predictions. I'd love to see it be the Bengals, but I doubt that's going to happen too.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Dolphins? I don't know.
I'm thinking.
We're all in trouble, Mike is thinking.
Lions?
Tigers and Bears.
No, Bears aren't going to make it. The Lions against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are going to win it again. Nobody's ever won 3 Super Bowls in a row.
Yeah, Mahomie will.
Not even Brady.
There's some Mahomie news, too, that happened over the off season. Apparently, they're having another baby.
Oh, shit. They're not going to win that. We're going to go with the Ravens.
All right. We did go a little bit long. We picked our picks. Hopefully, you guys get your picks in on time and you do good, but not as good as me because I really need to win one because last year I don't believe I did.
Yeah. And get signed up. There's still time, right?
I think you have up until what time's the game start? 6, 7:30. You got till about 7.
I think we need to get a guest with us next week, maybe. I think Justin, because we were going to get Justin last year and we never got him. And he runs the damn pool.
Yeah, he's the commissioner.
Yes, he is.
I think Kyle's like the co-commissioner, though, so we could get him too.
We don't want to talk to Kyle.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. All right.
I'm kidding.
That's what we got. We'll take any guests that want to come on.
Yeah. Kyle will get on here and bash me about my golf game. He'll bash me about the guy just rides me like Seattle Slew.
Oh dear. All right. Well, have a good day, everyone. Peace out.
Peace out. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.